How's your heart rate after that?
Yeah, it was a bit of a wild game, wasn't it? We didn't manage to get the control that we would have wanted to get in the game. Of course, it wasn't a good start, and from that moment, you'd say we probably never really regained our composure in the game. But having said that, we've scored 4 goals at home. We found a way to win the game. Every game in the Championship is tough. I knew it was going to be a tough game, and the players have found a way to come out on top again. And credit to them for that.
Yeah, might as well jump to the stoppage time, really. How did you feel when that penalty? Did you think it was a penalty, and then how did you feel when that one went in? Did you feel that a major opportunity had slipped by at that moment?
Yeah, I didn't think it was on the sideline, but I haven't seen it, to be fair. I thought it was soft at the time, but I haven't seen it closer up. So the referee has a better view than me. And yeah, not a major opportunity missed. No, I felt like it was coming in terms of the flow of the game. We weren't managing to keep control of the ball. We were pinned into our box, and random things can happen at that point. Having said that, I didn't think we had many chances against us. The 2 goals or just individual errors and a penalty. It wasn't even really a dangerous situation, so I didn't think we had many chances against us. But we didn't have the game where we wanted it, and when you're defending your box in the way that we were for the last 10 or 20 minutes, then there's always a chance something can fall the wrong way. And when we got the penalty, I thought it was going to be one of those nights. But again, credit the players. It would be easy to just lie on the floor at that moment at 3-3 and give up in the game, or maybe even come under pressure against your goal, because they've got all the momentum of coming back from 3-1. But we find the spirit to win the ball back, launch another attack, and produce a moment of real quality to go and win the game.
How significant could that be in terms of things going forward for you, the nature of the way that win has come about?
In terms of the points totals, who knows where we end up. In terms of, for me, it feels more like there's lessons to be learned tonight for everyone, if I'm honest. There's 13 games left. One of the big messages coming into tonight was we need to keep tension out of the stadium, out of the performance. We knew it's a different type of game tonight, a game where people are coming expecting us to win. And that creates a different type of atmosphere, but we knew it was going to be a tough game. Rotherham took points off of Leeds, took points off of Southampton. It's not that long ago they were much better placed than us, and they have, I haven't done the math, but they have a lot of Championship experience and quality in their team, so we knew it wasn't going to be an easy game. But yeah, more so than the points, of course, the points are much appreciated. Every point in the league is hard fought, so to get 3 tonight is really nice. But I think it's taking the lessons from before. It's such a long way to go in a season. We can't afford to let the tension come into the game that there was. Of course, we got off to the worst possible start. We conceded a really poor goal with individual errors in there. But that's football. We've got a young team. We've got a young backline. We've got a lot of players playing the first season of Championship football and certainly competing in the top of Championship football. So we're going to make mistakes. From there, we have to do better in terms of keeping the tension out of the game, out of the atmosphere, out of everything. And it's not easy. We have to try our very utmost to as I've said all along, just keep enjoying the challenges, enjoy the games ahead of us, enjoy the experience, enjoy the season that we're having, and perform as well as we can. And we didn't manage to do that tonight. Thankfully, we found the spirit to still come out with a result. But I think going into the next games, we need to do our utmost to try and get back to that. No doubt about it. The 3rd game in 6 days. We played Wednesday night at Millwall. Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday is tough. Is tough, and 2 tough away games in there, and playing on a very muddy pitch on Saturday night. There was definitely a tiredness element to the second half, and especially when the flow of the game goes as it does. So yeah, again, we find a way. The players, I can't fault the effort. We didn't play well, but I can't fault the effort. Again, we defended and saw off a lot of set plays. The players give a lot of effort to the game under a lot of fatigue and difficult circumstances, and we find a way to get the 3 points. Yeah, massive credit deserved. I think again, even in the first half, to be fair, I know from a defensive point of view, I don't think we ever really regained our composure after the first goal. But from an attacking point of view, we went and scored 3 goals, and we could have had 4 or 5. every time we got the ball we looked to threat. Of course that was part strategy. Rotherham went man to man over the pitch. That usually tends to make it a really scrappy and physical game, but you know, if you can get one second ball, one connection, secure one ball, then you've almost got a 1v1, and the first half felt like that. So to concede so early and to be 3-1 at half time, you know, it's a big credit. I actually thought we were gaining composure at half time pretty well. I thought the start of the second half was fine. Thought we got good control of the game again, but then we make an error for the second goal, and then, you know, it's a really tense last 20 minutes then. But again, they found a way at 3-3. It doesn't happen by accident, and you know, I think this group of players deserve enormous credit.